Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to the Banner Saga 2. Let's go ahead and rest until everyone is healed up. There we go. We have great morale again. Alright. Got a lot of renown. Did not get much renown for that last battle, I think because so many people were injured. I think I want to promote Folka and Ollie. I think they're going to be our best people for promoting right now. So it's going to take 13. We've got the new ability Shield Smash. Don't have any other options. Smashes her shield against a single target. Target and all adjacent units, friend or foe, take break damage from the force of the attack. Without her shield, she loses her passive ability, Shield Mastery. So I will probably not be using that ability very often, if ever. Yeah. Shield Maiden's shield absorbs all strength damage until it is destroyed. Kind of like that. Let's give her one more on exertion and I think one more on defense. And Ollie. Let's go ahead and promote him. Run through. The Backbiter. He's a Backbiter? The Backbiter selects a target and then runs through multiple tiles to reach them, causing 2 armor break damage to each character he runs through. He then stops behind his target and stabs them for normal strength damage. This allows the Backbiter to move through both friend and foe, giving him the highest mobility of any character on the board. The Backbiter is most useful when hunting down ranged or weakened enemies hiding in the back rows. Oh, we do actually have quite a few abilities to choose from. Bloody Flail. The Thrasher strikes multiple times, randomly hitting his opponent for 1 strength or 1 armor damage. On the last hit, Bloody Flail does damage equal to 1+1 for each ally standing adjacent to him. This last hit will randomly damage strength or armor. Bloody Flail does direct damage, making it useful even when the Thrasher is near death. For this reason, it also does a great job of taking out wounded enemies who still have a lot of armor by bypassing it completely. Stonewall, the Raidmaster, braces for impact with his heavy shield, resisting damage from each strike for the next turn. Each hit the Raidmaster takes to either strength or armor is reduced, preventing him from taking permanent damage to either. Raidmaster can use Stonewall to rush into a group of enemies and gain a forward advantage, or step in the way of a powerful enemy to block his movement with impunity. I think I'm going to go for Bloody Flail. Alright, so we've got... Let's go ahead and bump up willpower and bump up strength. Let's go with that. Alright. That seems pretty good. And now I only have 3 left. I suppose we can check training. What can you show me? Okay. Nothing else. Maybe another time. Alright, so let's go ahead and break camp, and we'll continue on. Yeah, I like Bloody Flail, but not enough to... Oh, interesting. I think that might have been another optional pathway or something. The Valka stops to weave patterns with her spear. Moments later, she looks even more confused. I cannot determine which path we take now. Folka gets in her face. I'm usually the nice one, Valka, but with those things down here, I'm past nice. You let us down here, get us out! A low rumble comes from a cart. The Stone Singer is saying something. His stone song has shown him the way. We will soon be in our world again. A strange phrase, but there is nothing to do but follow her lead again. Yeah, I wonder if that was a different path you could have taken. Smell of fresh air alerts the entire caravan to the cave exit ahead. You went too far in bringing that thing with us, Bulwark, a raven shouts. We kill Dredge when we see them, not nurse them back to health. We're done with your bloody company. A good number of fighters, and even clansmen from Bindle, run for the exit without looking back. Folka says nothing, but her silence says everything. Lost 42 fighters, 102 clansmen, 23 supplies. Everyone continues moving forward, the fear of the warped, twisted creatures fresh on their mind. You notice something strange about the light coming from the exit. It is not pure daylight. Keep going! The Valka shouts to everyone, then looks at you. Who knows what to expect north of the Wormscale Mountains now? Oh, this seems bad. What in the depths am I looking at, Valka? I don't know. Chapter 12. The Destined Day Shall Come. So where exactly were we making for with them? Trying to see if it's on the... It's looking on the map there. Looks like everyone's almost ready to move out, Ivor says, walking your way. We're about as patched up as we can expect to be out here. If you have any other business to handle before we leave, now's the time. He tosses aside a whittled stick. And I doubt we'll get out of here without talking to that old man again. I think his name's Josser. Seems he's the temporary leader since their governor was killed. Let's take a quick look at the map. Alright, so... Wormscale Mountains. I'll actually see, that's the God's Reach Hills. Great Loom. Wormscale Mountains. I guess this whole thing is... I mean, this whole range is the Wormscale Mountains. They're actually... I mean, that's where we started the first game in Vetterfell, if I remember correctly. But, I am looking for that other place. I can't remember. I'll recognize it if I see it, but I do not see it. Oh, Menahar. Okay, there we go. Menahar, home of the Menders. Menahar was built near Arborang at great expense in exchange for the Menders' support at the capital and other diplomatic duties. Menahar itself, connected to the mainland only by an unexpectedly stable rope bridge, houses apprentices in training, the Mender Council, and a vast library of writings and unusual items the Menders have collected over time. Alrighty. Well. Alright, so, we talk to them. We do not have merchants or anything to visit. Let's get a bit of a refresher of our heroes. I do have a absolute ton of renown. I should probably spend some. Fallow's Rebirth protects from death again, unless strength is 1, -3 armor, 35% dodge, strength attack. I don't like that -3 armor, though. I mean, I suppose that might be okay on someone who has a crap ton of armor. Like, you know, Ivor. Let's see. Promote him to rank 8. Very tempted to do so. All we've got left is willpower, or we could start getting some of the other abilities. Mogre. He might be a good one to improve. I mean, Eric's bear is pretty good, but I don't know if his abilities are really worthwhile. I mean, yeah, call bear. I like that. I like that bear. Summon a bear within 2 tiles of Eric's current location. I do like that bear. But rally, not all that good. Light step isn't too bad. We'll think about it some more. We'll have opportunities to do so. Well, we can talk to our horseborn friend, or we can go talk to that guy. Let's see. I actually have quite a bit of the episode left, so let's go talk to this guy first. Ruck looks nervous as you approach. You choose your words carefully, remembering to talk slowly. Why did you attack other horseborn? His eyes dart around, and he repeats your words silently, slowly before preparing his response. Other like me, friend wrong. Friend no. You look at Oddleif to see if she understands, but she only shakes her head a little bit. She only shakes her head a bit. Fight, friend no. Other wrong. You fought them because they're not your friends? Rook squints while studying Oddleif's mouth moving. Friend no. I want to know about you and Deirdre. Deirdre? He whips his tail and stands taller, prouder. Deirdre, mate. Me hers, hers mine. When food much, again, strong young for Deirdre and me. Oddleif looks at you with arched eyebrows. A confident man wanting to provide for a family. There's something attractive about that. You clear your throat and look back at Roek. If you're going to join us, you have to follow orders. He doesn't seem to understand your words, but your tone makes him step back a pace. You are not in trouble, but we are a herd. Rook is our leader. Oddleif points to you and speaks slowly. We follow orders. We follow orders from leader. You follow orders from leader. You cannot be sure how much Roek understands, but his jaw clenches and he stands straighter. He snorts and kicks up dirt with a hoof. He doesn't seem to like that, does he? No, but he'll learn to appreciate it. You choose your words carefully, remembering to talk slowly. Glad I had a chance to talk to you. Roek simply stares at you. Everyone feels awkward at the inability to communicate, so you smile at him. Thank you. Thank. He taps a hoof on the ground a few times before trotting off. My best guess is there are different herds like our clans, but they don't really get along. Maybe this herd attacking Lundar was just a particular enemy. Maybe. She smiles and leaves you to your confusion. Alright.
So that's it? You're just going to leave us to fend for ourselves?
You know we're heading for Arborang. I've been very clear about that.
But what if those dredge return? Or those flea-ridden horseborn?
I'm not sure about the horseborn, but you can count on more dredge.
But why? Why are they after Lundar?
I don't really know. They're running from something same as us. We don't have time to discuss this. Well, let's just let them know what exactly is going on. At least, in brief terms, if we don't have time. They're running from something same as us.
But you're running from them. What are they running from?
Yeah, think about that, buddy.
That is what we'd all like to know.
Joser's eyes dart around for a moment.
Does that mean you'll take us with you?
You think about what he's asking. Are you ready to sew your banner into ours? We can't support this many people. All of you? How many are there? Are you ready to sew your banner into ours?
Consider it sown. It's the people of Lundar that mean something, and you'll keep them alive better than I ever could.
Great, then that's settled.
Joser, what can you tell us about the Old Wood?
Is that where you're heading? Headed with this many?
When he sees you nod, his lips purse and move from side to side.
Well, strange things happen in that place. It's a place where people go missing or come back happier than ever.
Is it dangerous?
You charged into a town under attack by horseborn and dredge. I'm not sure what you consider dangerous.
I guess that means we'll find out.
You agree and call for everyone to move out. Well, plus 51 fighters. Well, that's it. Wow, we're down to 40 clansmen. I did not remember we were that low. Oh well. On the other hand, we do have 170 Varl, which is pretty nice. Man, I love the visuals in this game. Still feel iffy on the combat system, but, I mean, this scenery is gorgeous.
Game trail, one of a few gathered hunters says, looking at a beaten path of grass. No telling what we might find down it, but it'll fill some stomachs.
Let the hunters hunt, make a wager for who brings back the biggest kill, or we need to keep moving. Hey, let's make a wager. Maybe this will get us some, well, we don't really need, morale, actually. Yeah, let's just let the hunters hunt. A strong part of you yearns to join them, but there are other tasks to attend to, including discussions with Hakan about the roles of Varl and humans in the caravan. Oh, maybe that would have meant that I'd go off hunting with them. 2 hours later, you hear the hunters returned with a decent-sized boar. One hunter was also injured, but will recover. Oh, that's good. Only getting +2 forage, down to good morale. Whispers from the clansmen grow in volume with every step towards a colorfully daunting old wood.
Nothing but game trails into this place, Ivor says. For this many people, I don't like it.
He looks agitated, nervous. Glancing around, you notice the other Varl, even the horseborn, acting similarly.
Tight places like this don't sit well with us, he says, watching you. No room to stand or swing. Just another place I don't belong.
Ivor's growing concern with feeling useless is somewhat puzzling, but you keep it to yourself. For all its majesty and storied past filled with legendary hunts, the dense foliage and spore-filled air of the old wood feels eerie. Oh, spore-filled air? That sounds bad. That seems like a bad sign. Peculiarities are no stranger in the old wood, but the discovery of a blue-tinged campfire in the distance creates quite a stir among the clansmen. The Varl ignore it completely, but fighters and families alike want a closer look. You consider what to do. Join them, call everyone back, keep moving, allowing the others to rejoin later. Yrsa, have you ever seen anything like this? Hey, if we've got the option, we might as well ask Yrsa. The archer's eyes are wide, and they dart around to various branches in the trees. Maybe, she says. Best to move along. Let's call everyone back. She seems nervous, and she's not telling us everything. No telling who or what's out there, you say. Let's stay together and keep moving. By the looks on their faces, you clearly dashed a few dreams, but the clansmen all return. I'll morale decline, only at normal. If morale goes down another tick, then I'll probably camp and rest. Although, we have 16 days of supplies. Ettenbecker. Let's take a quick look at the map. So, are we going down this way? Because maybe we're cutting through here and we're going to go down here, I guess? Ettenbecker. Old fables say the small wooded village formed when one of the kings of men sat on a log here after a long day of hunting in the old wood. The king demanded a feast in the open woods that night, so eager was he to partake of his hunting prizes. The festivities were so grand that the next morning they decided to stay and build a town on the very spot. True or not, the name stands. In the old wood, a vast wood frequented by kings and important chieftains because of the excellent quality of the animals that could be found here. It was early on protected by the king of men, so that permission must be granted to hunt here. And no man would be allowed to cut down the ancient trees. Despite this, poaching is no uncommon activity here. So are we going to Fiskevik? With Ongolstader growing rapidly, many of the fishermen elected to move their business to the other side of the bay. It was both a success in that they found untapped potential here for fishing, And a failure in that within a couple of years it became just as overrun as the town they were trying to escape. Alright, well. Let's make our way to Ettenbecker.
It's worse than Baldringer's flame,
A frightened Varl shouts. The trail ahead of you smolders with a line of blue flames, like the ones you saw in the woods. The fire is moving toward you, down the center of the trail. You wipe at your eyes, not sure what to make of what you're seeing. Hakon curses the old wood and fire and looks to you, panic in his normally calm eyes. The blue flame is creeping towards the caravan quickly. If it's coming quickly, is it really creeping, dividing the path?
Which way do we go?
The Varl King asks you. Everyone go left. I want everyone to move to the right. This isn't real. Everyone calm down. Move to the right. The caravan follows your lead and moves right. As the blue flame creeps by, you hear laughter among your ranks. You're not sure why, but you too feel like life is incredibly funny. The young man, Kaith, has stopped twitching and is laughing alongside you, tears in his eyes. The caravan moves on, and no one questions why they feel so good. Morale improved. Well, that's good. Wonder if left would have been, like, negative emotions or something. A sudden rumble underfoot is strong enough to make you grab the side of a cart for balance. After it ends, you notice a young girl crying when her brother puts an arm around her. That's just the way it is around here, he says. Nothing to cry about. Oddleif looks concerned. I'm not sure if that's the right attitude or not, she says. It keeps them from worrying all the time, but it keeps them from being cautious too.
What's the point in caution? Ivor says. Look around. If it is that massive serpent causing these quakes, it could be an arrow's range away and we'd never know it for all these trees.
His words do little to quash the acrid dread in your gut. So are we going to Ettenbecker, or are we passing it? The faint smell of smoke goes unnoticed by many, except for you and a few others, including the horseborn.
It's coming from the south, Ivor says. Ettenbecker, if the map is right. It'll take us some time to get there.
Roek and Deirdriu are unleashing strings of angry sounds and pointing to hoof prints leading south through the woods. Clansmen watch them with concern. You consider what to do. We can't save everyone. What are the horseborn doing? Let's see if we can help. What are the horseborn doing? Roek turns his back to you. Deirdriu struggles to understand your words, finally saying, Destroy. Your look of confusion brings Skathak over. This herd, he points to the hoofprints, enemy. Roek hates Trigacanthe. You cannot understand the last word he said, or the sounds afterwards. Mean leader who wants things, all things, ruined, burned. Almost kill Roek, then meeting you. You consider what to do. We can't save everyone. Would be an opportunity for more renown, though. And might be able to get more clansmen. Let's see if we can help. Well, she doesn't understand your words. Your movement towards the village prompts Deirdriu to move forward quickly. Only Roek is able to slow her and keep her near the caravan. Yeah, I was a little worried that they might have left if we didn't. Your arrival through the smoke is unexpected by the hoofed pillagers. Some unite to hold you off while others, smeared in blue war paint, flee into the surrounding woods. Alright, looks like, do we have to take... Yep, looks like we've got to take them. Okay. In that case, well, definitely want Ivor. I'm leaning towards Need. Let's take Need. And Rook. Let's go. Ooh, there's a bigger horseborn there. Horseborn, Cantra, pin. Alright, let's see. Ah, yeah, Trigacanthe. Trample, Mule Kick, Sundering... Wow, he has Sundering Impact. Oh, wow. I just noticed that 20 strength on that guy. Oh, that seems really bad. Maybe I should have taken another, another Varl. Alright, let's move you two back for now. Let's get Ivor over here. Let's get Need over here. You've got Trample, you've got Mule Kick. You got Poison Tipped. Poison Tipped is something that I'm going to want to use on that guy if I can. Alright, let's go. Actually, I probably should have ended the episode. You know what? Let me end the episode. It's got a couple minutes to go, but I think it's a better idea to just end it right now. And we'll do this battle in the next episode. See you then, everyone.